Hey fellas, how you doing? I'm Rule 3 and welcome to my GTA 5 chat show. Going to be talking about GTA Online once again and what we can spend $250,000 on. More to the point, what we can spend $500,000 on. Simply because, right, this Rockstar money stuff, this compensation for the money which we were owed, sort of, I guess, for losing out on the first couple of days on GTA Online, it's coming in two sets, okay? Now, there are going to be a few people with this type of money, right? $250,000 gets deposited into your bank. You're going to be thinking, awesome, I'm going to go and buy whatever. What can you buy with that? Well, you can buy a variety of different apartments, probably up to one of the higher end, sort of not the very expensive one that's, 400,000, but you can get a nice apartment with $250,000. It will do you just fine. Whether or not it will do you just fine for heists, I don't know. I don't know whether, you've got to have that really expensive one or not. But either way, you can buy a relatively nice apartment with 10 garage spaces, if you like, with that $250,000. Wonderful. So there will be people that will just go out and do that. That's $250,000 gone. They've then got to wait until the end of the month before they can go and get that extra $250,000 and do whatever they like with it. You will have these people that will wait around and they will just sort of wait for this other $250,000 at the end of the month, and they'll have $500,000 to spend on probably a house. They might go ahead and buy that really nice apartment. I know there are a lot of people in this game at the moment who don't have that much and they want to see what it's like up there, and they don't have any friends that have this apartment either, so they could just be one of those people that go up there and do it. You've also got the types of people like myself who have a house, not a very big one. I've got a nice little flat, and it's got 2 car spaces in it, and I've kind of, I've not maxed those out, so I might go ahead and buy a car. What kind of cars can you buy? Well, you can buy, I believe, you can't buy any of the really, fast supercars. You can get hold of a Comet, which is a lovely car. I've got one of those myself. I think it's probably one of the best cars in the game. You can go ahead and buy quite a lot of cars, right? You can go ahead and buy a motorbike. With $250,000, you can buy a motorbike and do it up fully. You could probably buy any of them because motorbikes don't cost that much. If you're one of these people that are after something to customize and get your teeth into a little bit, go ahead, buy a bike. I'd recommend the Vader. It's got very, very fast acceleration to start off with. If you do it all the way up for about $60,000. Dollars, you've got a bike raring to go there, and it'll take on most vehicles. So, there's something you could spend money on there. Other than that, even if you get $500,000, there are still quite a few vehicles and, stuff you can't buy. You certainly can't buy anything that's worth, much in the game. You can't buy a helicopter with it. And you're going to need a helicopter at some point for a fair few missions. You can't buy, a tank or anything like this. You can't do it. So for people to tell, have a go and stuff, I think it's wrong. Like I said, in the video I put up a while back about this, I think it's wrong for people to suggest that it's not enough or too much. I think it's just right. It's giving you this leniency to be able to buy buy an apartment if you'd like. You can buy maybe a couple of cars. It depends what you want to spend it on and how patient you are. Some people, of course, the other type of person, the last type of person I'd imagine, or one of the majorities here, will just save it and they won't spend anything on it and save the rest of their money up and club together and go off and spend that money on a tank or something like that. Or you could just be an asshole and glitch your way there, and then you've got everything already, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. Anyway, I want to know what kind of person you are. What are you spending your $500,000 on? Are you one of these people that are just going to see what it's like, see what how the flow goes, or are you just going to be like, have you got your mind set on something? For me, I guess you might want to know, I will probably buy a 9F Cabrio or something if I can get my hands on it, or something like that. I'm looking for a new car, a new project to go up. I may even spend the first installment on a 10-car garage, the apartment, and then spend the rest on a car of some kind. But I don't want to blow it all, too quickly. But we'll see how we go. It should be out this week at some point, the first one, and of course, and then, like I said, the last, $250,000 comes at the end of the month. So enjoy it, and just have fun with it. Hopefully you're enjoying this game. I know I am. But thank you very much to Hover once again for allowing me to upload here. Of course, I kind of hope you enjoy these videos that I stick out. And maybe you'll come on over to my channel. I've started live streaming now on a regular basis, which you can find there as well. It's quite fun. We do a lot of stuff. I've got some fairly, I think is good ideas in the works in terms of videos. So, you know what you're finding when you're coming over. I've been posting here for about 6 months now, so, most of you may know who I am. But either way, I've been Rule 399. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you in Los Santos.